Alright, hello everyone. My name is Laszlo and welcome to episode 4 of my Space Engineer Survivor playthrough, the Bookhunt. Yay! I need to thank Pandemic Dave to explaining me how the emotes actually work and how to work around the glitch regarding them. Thanks very much, dude. You made that wave possible. Alright, so I did some housekeeping work because this episode would start. I updated my board and I added that LCD with the logo of the channel. And let me quickly walk you through that list, what I have added to it. The first item is, the first thing I wanted to do in this episode is finish the thrusters on this base and make sure it is mobile, adding gyros and adding the directional thrusters to it to make sure that it can fly, because I wanted to move this base. The next thing is that I will need to deal with that asset base somehow. I wanted to completely dismantle it and take all its materials for upgrading this ship and upgrading the Wasp and everything else. Regarding the Wasp, I was planning some short-term and long-term modifications to it, because we were actually having some troubles with the power consumption and the connectors. So I have some long and short-term things that I was planning with it. And we will see how that will turn out. Because actually it would make more sense to move this to the asset base. So the first thing I will do is to make the base mobile. Then I probably fix some of the smaller things on the Wasp, like that smoking thruster. I need to remove the third thruster. I just added that because I thought that it will be able to lift the drone with it, but it's not, so I need to remove that. And I need to make sure that the connector is piped up to the cockpit and things like that. Small things. So that's on the list. And what else is on the list? Yeah, so short term I want to make sure that it's stable, so it is not saying 100% battery whenever I try to fly somewhere, and put back the stinger on it. The fixing internal parts can come later, probably not even in this episode. Second hydro tank and reactor, that will be for the time when I will be able to fly this thing. First thing I want to do is just make sure it can fly. For that, the current reactor is enough, and the current tank that we still don't own. and fly to the asset base, and we will see what I will do with the rest. Probably I could put another tank somewhere here in case we would need it. I'm not sure how much fuel we will need to reach the other side of the planet. Still, I didn't get any closer, but hopefully in this episode I will be able to make sure that we can fly. I'm not yet sure how long, but we will fly. I promise that I will not finish this video until we are able to fly. Alright, let me cut ahead a little bit. I will go through this list, and whenever I see something relevant I will let you guys know. Oh yeah! Our first thruster. And for some inexplicable reason it is blasting with 100%. No idea why. We are not supposed to be moving yet. Let me switch that off before it will burn some hole in the ground. Yeah, that's better. Chill out, you will be needed later. Oh yeah, one more thing that I have not mentioned is that in the portion of the video in the previous episode that was cut out, I was trying to make a drill so that I don't have to mine by hand. It was originally not a bad idea.
Fuel low.
Oh no, 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 no.
Fuel critical.
Ow. That was an unnecessary death. But at least we are at the right place. Goodbye, me. Oops. Let me fill that up. Alright, so back to business. I created a small drill here, well, small. It's 3 pistons deep. Let me switch off that drill actually now that I've mentioned it, because it was just not doing much anymore. And let me pull this one back as well. But it dig down very deep and get us some ore quicker than what I would be able to manage in that short time. And it's semi-upgradable. I'm saying semi because it's actually not. It has an advanced rotor on it, so technically if I would be able to add more drill to it, it should be able to rotate around and dig out more. The problem is I will need to move some dirt around, because what you see here is the minimum distance of everything when it's pulled back in. So if I add another drill like here and I try to rotate it, it will stuck halfway through, so I need to clear out a small patch of snow and ice before it can dig a round hole. For the moment I'm not bothering with this one, it's not on the list, and I seem to have enough materials to build whatever I need. So let me just try to finish this thruster quickly, because I wanted to have a big thruster on this side as well, one atmospheric, one hydrogen. And then I need to position the additional thrusters, the directional ones, up, down. This is up, so the rest down, left, right, forward, backward. It would be a good idea to figure out where I want to have a cockpit on this whole base. It seems to be logical to put it somewhere here. I will see. It doesn't really matter in terms of where I will look out, because I will probably look at it in third person mode, not in first person. Anyway, back to business, finishing this thruster and then the rest. Oh yeah. Blast off. Look at that. It's burning hydrogen like crazy. So let me stop it from doing so. Large hydrogen thruster. Flame color. This is a mod that I've installed, which basically let me change the color of the frames, the flames in any thruster, even in this one. So I think, what was it, 2559258. Or something similar. And now if you look at it, you don't look at it because all of them are off, but they will be red. Alright, 2 thrusters down, 6 more to go. Where should I put them? I think it's easy for the up. I can put it on this wing extension. Backward, forward. Ow! I don't even comment that. I don't know why I have such a bad thruster control today. I'm excited about finally on my way, but that's no reason to kill myself on a thruster. Alright, so I might put forward backwards in the side, then that leaves left and right there, and maybe on the back, but I don't want to put too many thrusters on it. I just want to have some level of directional control. Yeah, let me cut back when I have some. Oh, that was painful as hell. Turns out my big hole that I got rock from is not enough to finish all the thrusters that I need to move from here. So I manually had to hand drill another thruster. I mean another a few thousand kilos of rock to make iron and make another drill. But now that we have that, let me drill on, and let me just push this one down. Alrighty. So, as far as I can tell, we have directional thrust in all directions. 2 of them. We can use hydrogen, we can use power from our nuclear reactor. So we should be able to move this thing. Alright, so I'm not particularly sure that it will be enough, but we will see. What I want is I need to put these and move these away somehow. So what I will do is that I will fly the Wasp back to the... Oh, by the way, Wasp, we need to name it. Properly name it Wasp. Info. And there you go, grid name, the Wasp. Well, without the "the." But it is what it is. We renamed it. It's official. Alright, so I will fly the Wasp back to its connector. And I use the landing gear from the base to pick up the drone. I should be able to pick it up and tow it back to the asset base, and I reconvene when everything is there in the new location. Because instead of drilling and trying to create the materials, we have a perfectly good asset base that we can grind down to dust, and we can use those materials instead of creating something new. I mean, in a sense, we are actually creating something new here, but anyway. Let me pull back the drills and then pray to all the space engineer gods that are listening, and I will try to move this thing to the asset base. And I just realized I missed one final thing. I don't have a gyro. Let me slap that on somewhere. One, I think, should be enough. We will see. I do a save, and if there would be some catastrophic failure and I would not be able to fly, then I just reload and pretend that everything was fine after I fixed any issues. See you in a second. Oh.
Energy low.
The drone is trying to get away. Oh shit, I don't have a plate. Come on, give me some plate before it runs away. Where is it? Oh no. Oh, stopped it. Now it goes back. How about you don't? Okay. Oh, alright. We almost lost our drone. Let me quickly put some sort of a seat on it. And let's see if we can take it into our control before it despawns. I think a small buggy controller was working. Okay, so owner me. We should ensure that this is not respawning anymore. Maybe that happened automatically when I added some blocks to it, but regardless, this should be good to stay. And I noticed something strange, so it is called AB Impaler number 1. I cannot change grid name though. I might be missing something. That's okay. Let me slap a small battery on it and see how it will react. I just want to see a very little bit of power to see what will happen. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. Oh no! I cannot stop it. I don't have access to it. But it will stop at that hill, hopefully. Alright, so I managed to put a battery on it, and since I own it, I was able to power it down. But what I don't own, I think, are the thrusters, and although it doesn't say that the thrusters would have an override. So no thruster override. So the only thing I can think of is that it was some other block. It has a gyroscope that I don't have access to, a programmable block, and a remote controller. I think these two are the culprits. Current waypoint, player vicinity. This is interesting. So it is actually trying to reach me. I mean, last time it was trying to. It says thumbs dead to the owner, and I won't be able to do anything about it. I will need some more digging into this little drone before I can actually do anything useful with it. But I want to do it at the asset base, not here. Yeah, I'm leaning towards cutting that wing and keeping this one straight wing. That would look better than a strange angled wing. So I will probably need to cut this wing down entirely.
Fuel low.
Oh no.
Fuel critical.
Now I need to do the walk of shame back to my base. Wop, wop, wop. These are remains of the assault attack. These two plates. In the previous episode, when I was attacked by the assault base, they sent first one big drone, one small one like this one, I think. And before they could send the third one, I managed to have my defenses repaired, the wasp repaired, because actually the wasp doesn't have a sting anymore because the asserts shoot out the wasp immediately. It was connected to the base and they shoot the back of it for some reason. Probably they were trying to get the survivor kit or something similar. And the gun, I don't know what they were shooting at, but they managed to shoot the sting out of it. Alright, so I will pick this up. Actually, would be easier to just... no. Even if I manage to fix up the wheels, I won't be able to control this because of the AI control block and remote control block, which has priority over my buggy seat. So this one I should not switch off until I manage to grind down most of it. Anyway, priorities. I leave this one here, park the other one there, and I see if I can fly to the asset base for all that good juicy materials. Oh, okay. I have no idea what happened, but I can now fly after restarting the thrusters. Let's just not graze that antenna. Shit, god damn it! I don't fucking believe this. What the hell? Ah! Well, that's one way to freaking park it. You know what? I don't give a heck, because repairing it would cost too much here, so I anyway need to fly to the base. Why did it fall out of the sky? It had enough power. I knew it had. It had some extra weight, but two large thrusters should be able to compensate at least for as much as I needed it to park at least in the yard. I don't even know how to get this out of here. Sorry, my dudes. I think the wasp has a technical difficulty. And now comes the hard part. Yeah, I need to finish the gyro before I do any hard part. Alright, so let's save and I do attempt number 1. If it's successful, you will see it. If it's not, it's not. I mean, you will not. Alright, attempt number 1. Thruster zone. Landing gear off. And I'm attempting to fly. Alright, so technically we are flying. It's not stable though. I think I will need more gyros, so let me put it back. It's not stable, and I'm in the wrong orientation. Uh-oh, this might be a problem. Alright. Alright, let me try to stabilize it, and I will try to land it back in the hole. I'm not particularly sure I will be able to, because the drills are not in a good position, but let me switch on the drills, so if we actually ever hit the ground it will dig in, hopefully, instead of exploding. Try to... Oh! Super good, I managed to lock. Thrusters off. And I didn't even need the drills. Alright, so... Review of first attempt. This one was leaning heavily into one direction, meaning we don't have equal thrust everywhere. I think the problem is that it is trying to... For some reason the middle point of this whole contraption is way on this side, I think. So... Or maybe the other way around, I'm not particularly sure. But the thing is that it was not enough. For some reason the gyro was not able to stabilize it. I'm not sure if I had some problem with something else, but let me just skip ahead when I added one more gyro. And I will probably need to reposition the seat as well. Alright, so since it is not stable, I have an increased chance of actually losing this landing gear, and without the landing gear I don't even want to think about how we could land. It wouldn't be good. So let me try adding another landing gear to this. Almost symmetrically. Well, it seems I will have to try this with one gyro only, because I don't have enough materials, which is so frustrating, because the materials are right there, right in the desert base. I just need to get there. And I need to take that crappy drone with me too. Alright, so attempt number 2. Oh yeah. Seems I picked up the drone. A bit clanky. Oh no, shit! My wasp! Oh. Do I need to pick up the wasp too? Our ascent was a bit faster than I wanted to. And the poor ship just flew out of it. Alright, let me try to pick up at least the section with the respawn pod. Something is still moving within our base. I think those are just some parts. Alright, let me grab this poor thing. To be honest with you, there isn't much that survived from this, but try to look at the bright side of things. Oh shit, what the heck? It's Klang making the shit out. What the hell? Oh no. Well, alright, so no, I guess this was the end of our poor wasp. I will recreate it somehow. But our ultimate goal is to be on the road. So let me quickly go to that SR the base that we were eyeing. Oh no, parts are still falling out of the ship. I still see parts falling out. That's alright. We are good. We still have the drone. It's not a big victory, but try to look at the bright side. We are now fully mobile. I will land at the asset base and I will try to mine every last bit of useful material out of it. And with that, I will devise some plan to make this base a bit more stable to fly. I know I said that I will rewind the clock and try to reload it, but it just feels like cheating, and I'm pretty sure I can rebuild that car in some capacity, so I should be okay. Don't worry. But on the bright side, the wasp was probably affecting how this ship is handling, because after it fell off, it became fairly stable to drive. Yeah, now 600 meters away from the assault base. At 250 meters high. Unfortunately, I won't see shit because of the fog and ash. I presume this is ash. It looks like ash. Maybe it's snow, but without light. So let me just try to get closer to our asset a bit quicker. Alright, this now tells me that we are 70 meters from the waypoint where I saved the assault base, but I might have just saved the approach to the assault base. Unfortunately, we can't see anything at all. Oh, wait a sec. I see something burning in the distance. So that faint light over there is the assault base. My waypoint was just the point where I was actually shooting at it. So it should be around like a few hundred meters away from the assault base. Like 5 or 6. So there's the assault base, and I need to... Oh yeah, here's a bush, so I should be able to tell if you're getting really close to the ground. I will need to release the assault drone when it's appropriate. Oh, it even lost all its wheels. Ah, one wheel is down, so that should be good enough. Let's release it. Okay. It's actually a good thing that it didn't have wheels, because it can get far away. And now, oh, we lost 302. Oh, we lost so much with this movement. But bright side, I need to look at the freaking bright side. Look at how stable our base is. I'm not controlling anything here. It's not leaning anywhere. It's just holding positions nicely. So cool. Let me just land and let this lock in. Okay. Alright. So, this is far from ideal, but, and that's a big but, we have the assault drone and we are close to the assault base, so now we will have materials, because I will grind down this whole thing to the very bones of it. We will take everything from here and I will rebuild the wasp. That's the two things that I want to do. Let's skip ahead. Let's just take a quick look at the list. So yeah, asset base, make it fly. We've done that. Wasp, I think we can cross out a few of those items. Unfortunately. Alright. But what's life without losses, right? If you don't lose anything, you will never learn. And I anyway wanted to redesign that thing, so I take it as a good sign. Let me grind everything down, and I'll be back when hopefully the weather will be better and I'll be a bit further away in taking everything from this page.